Today's visitors need have no fear they will be unwelcome. The 12,000 residents of Newquay expect, prepare for, and welcome the holidaymakers who come to the resort from all over Britain and from abroad, by road, rail, and also today by air to Newquay's airport, a terminal handling large passenger aircraft. And what do they expect from Newquay, these eager travelers? Good hotels, comfortable accommodation, sun, sand, sea, surf, finest beaches and coastline in Europe. The finest beaches and the finest coastline in Europe. A striking claim, but a true one. Other countries have cliffs. Other countries have sand. Other countries have sea and surf. But where else, in England or in Europe, are they to be found together in such magnificent settings? Their very name speaks the essence of Cornwall. Crantock, Thistral, Polcarn, Lusty Glaze, Whipsiderry, Watergate. 7 miles of firm golden sands stretching to the horizon. Bays cosseted by headlands whose names, too, sing of Cornwall and the Cornish. Towen, Pentyre, Porth. Enjoy these Newquay beaches in the spring, when the sea pink and the golden vetch flame the cliff top, and the blue water of the Atlantic creams the rocks round Bedrudden steps. Then relax and sap the sun in Fernance Gardens. The warm spring sun that riots the blossom, the daffodils and the tulips into the promise of the summer yet to come. And when the early days of summer come, down from the hotels to the beaches go the visitors. To the 7 miles of beaches, large enough and wide enough to give each and every one the space he needs. In the new season, bodies are white. Then, as the gentle days of warmth and sunshine spin themselves into high summer, young bodies gradually brown, and muscles tauten to summer fitness. Sun and sand. Shallow hollows become alfresco paddling pools. Rock pools, wonderlands of exploration. Sea and surf. From the Atlantic open to the golden west, the swell breaks in sea foam on the gently shelving Newquay beaches. Breakers free for the enjoying, and enjoy them they do. The dedicated, the enthusiastic, the skillful, the aspiring, the professional, the fun-seeking, the champion, and those who haven't the foggiest idea. In such cases, what better than the advice of a handsome companion on how it ought to happen? And surprise, surprise, it works. No wonder summer skins tan and summer bodies grow fit at Newquay. Look, Mummy, look what I can do. Daddy, look at me. And Mother smiles in pride and encouragement, and Father gently dozes. And big sister and older brother find their own companions. And lays and talk and lays and soak up the sun. These are the halcyon days, when the visitor is king in Newquay. To the harbour at Newquay still come the fishing boats, with the yachts and the dinghies and the cabin cruisers. You can still catch a supper from the headland points, or hire boats for shark or mackerel fishing. But gone are the days when a lookout sat in the hewer's hut to watch for the great shoals of pilchard, when the sea would suddenly foam with fish, and the hewer called his cry, "Heaver!" across the little town, and the fishermen set forth. Or when a schooner arrived in the bay, and the gigs raced out for the honor of piloting her ashore and handling her cargo. The prize naturally went to the fastest rowers. Today it still goes to the fastest of the gigs, the last three of the old fleet, the oldest built before Wellington fought Napoleon at Waterloo, preserved by enthusiasts with loving care, and raced for charity and the enjoyment of the visitors by the sons of the Newquay fisher folk of old. We offer no prize for guessing where these lads are going to find themselves very shortly. Yes, Cornish inns and Cornish pubs are famous, and the villages round Newquay have their share of the best. And Cornish food and Cornish cooking need no recommendation from anyone. You can dine luxuriously in Rosette restaurants, or lunch al fresco in bayside cafes, or simply enjoy a coffee at a snack bar, like this at the Lake and Trinance Gardens. So much to do, and so short the holiday. Walk from the gardens along the Gannel estuary at high tide. Or at low tide, canter a pony and explore the sandy shallows in the afternoon sunlight. So much to do at Newquay, and so long the day. So much to do at Newquay, and so long the day. So much to do, and so many comfortable hotels to help you do it. The men who began the development of Newquay knew what they were offering, and today's hoteliers at Newquay are equally aware that value, comfort, Hospitality and entertainment go hand in hand. Are you courting? He asks. The premier resort of Cornwall, Newquay offers all for everyone. And tomorrow is another day. And another. And another. Crantook, Thistral, Tulkarn, Lusty Glaze, Whipsiderry, Watergate, Forth, Penpire, Towan Headland. In spring, in summer, in autumn, in winter. Sun and sand, sea and surf. The finest beaches and finest coastline in Europe. Newquay is here to be enjoyed.